What's up YouTube and welcome to my first real deck of the new season. Nebula just released as the latest season pass card and she is very darn strong and a lot of people are trying to play her, which means Killmonger is gonna be a great choice to run in your decks right now. And for some reason there are not a lot of Cosmos or armors running around in the current meta, so running a full death and destroy shell makes a lot of sense. We play the full destroy early game, but the top end is a bit unique in this one. Instead of going for the classic wave archetype, we instead play Black Bolt and Stature. And the deck really shines because of Moon Girl. This is very much a combo deck because Moon Girl is trying to hit and copy either the Demon from the hood or Stature or Death. Ideally we want two copies of one or multiple of those at a very discounted price. The Demons only cost one each, discounted Statures also just cost one, and we can often get a lot of triggers on Death, so that sometimes we will be able to play both at once. If you run into a lot of wave decks, that makes it so much easier to play two deaths at zero cost later on in the game and completely catch your opponent by surprise. And the surprise value is definitely one of the strong suits in this deck. I personally used this to climb to the 90s ranks and it got me there very quickly. In the 90s it fell off a little bit, people are starting to play better and know what to expect, but I do think this is a very effective deck to climb to the 90s ranks or even to infinite rank because you'll catch a lot of people by surprise and get those high cube victories. Shuri for Stature, Death Demon on turn 6 combo. I mean, Death is not gonna be discounted that often. Like, Shuri is good in this, but there's a different build. You go Shuri on 4, Black Bolt on 5, and then Taskmaster Stature on 6. The commentary on the tourney? Yeah, that was very fun. Thank you. Bzz. Enchantress. For now, we can cosplay as Galactus. That's not good. It's probably even worse for our opponent, though. They didn't get a single card out yet. Okay, we're both gonna be shuffling 4 cards, so it's even. Mirror? They're shuffling a demon in, though. It has to be Moon Girl left. That's the only play that makes sense. Carnage on 6 would be awesome. Top deck Carnage, let's go. Luke Cage. That is a big whiff. So it's Black Bolt and then it's Black Bolt plus Squirrel. It's the same deck again, isn't it? Gonna be Hazmat, Valkyrie. Nice. Okay, with Hazmat gone, I think we just win this. Yeah, I should have snapped, but now it's too late. This would be a prime boomer snap, a not very effective one. Victory. GG's. Enjoyed the tournament content? Yeah, that was very good. It was very fun. We could choose any card or variant with any effect. Which one would it be? Let me think about that for a bit longer. Also, yeah, sure, let's destroy this here. We're not snapping turn 1 yet because it would be super duper obvious and we're not playing a card anyway. We're not giving away any strength. We want to bait our opponent to stay in later on. Again, no point in playing anything. Now with Elysium online. Infinite is only 15 levels up from... No, it's 20 levels up from 70. Okay, now it's time to start playing stuff. Basically hoping to pull one of these two and not the demon. Oh, we might end up getting Vipers. So we want it... Ah, that's tricky. We kind of also... Oh, this is very unfortunate. Oh no, this is going to be Valkyrie on the right side. We want some small stuff there. Gotta keep this open for some destroy thing. Hazmat. Thank you for the Zabu. Okay, so it's either Moon Girl, Stature. Yeah, I think it's Moon Girl, Stature, Chavez, right? Moon Girl goes middle because we're completely overkilling this. Actually, does Moon Girl still win against Shang? 13-13? No, I guess Moon Girl goes right and Stature middle, Chavez left. This is pretty insane. We didn't find a single destroy card. Oh, there's definitely a good chance we just straight up lose this. But we did get rid of Hazmat. So Shang middle is scary. Would beat me there by 1. And then they just play some small stuff into the right. Only 3 cards in hand though. They have a demon, so they... Okay, they only have 2 real cards in hand. But if it's Shang and demon, that already beats me. Shang mid, demon right. Bit of a sweaty one. But we take those. I was the person who played the Shuri into black boards. Ah, yeah, I remember that game. Yeah, no, yesterday I kind of just wanted to get a feel for the meta, and I climbed off stream, but it was a very fast and effective climb. Early snap here just because we have a sick turn 1 into a sick turn 2. Stature already to the left of our hand, which is going to be amazing if we find Moon Girl. Okay, if this is a Galactus matchup, we gotta be careful though. We could try to clog their hand. Nah, we'll stick with the plan for now. Okay, sure. Junk control it is then. Which is also generally a favorable matchup for us. Oh, that's annoying. Killmonger though. Do I want to give my opponent a Monger? I don't think so. Tempo Enchantress? That's fine, like... I think my opponent's aware that they won't have targets for Enchantress in this matchup. A little bit late with the Squirrel. I feel like I want to play the Demon this turn. Like Demon left into Stature left. It's really hard for my opponent to catch up. Because I don't want to get clogged here. Oh, they can play Hobgoblin this turn already. I messed up. I forgot that they're still ramping and I am not. Brave. If they play Spider-Woman left, we lose. Could play Death left, but then Shang is an issue. Prof X also loses to Spider-Woman. So we just need to think if we lose, like... Gotta pick our poison here, whether it's Shang or Spider-Woman. I kinda like Prof X on the left, I think. Stature left? No, that kind of just gives up the game. We're still on turn 5, our opponent would have 2 turns to catch up on the left side, which is very easy for them to do. This also doesn't look like a classic junk control list, like they might not even run Spider-Woman. What you got for me, Static? Are they gonna go for the last seconds evil snap? They're literally running out of time. I don't think they can get more power over there. So now the question is... What's their deck actually? They could be playing Hazmat, which would beat me. They could try to go for a last turn Shang play. So personally, I feel like Stature Yondu doesn't really lose. Well, it would lose to Magneto and moving Jeff. GG's. Yeah, it's definitely Yondu plus, I don't know, either Stature or Death, depending on whether or not I want to play around Shang or Magneto. Not quite sure what my opponent's deck is here. That's what made this game so tough to navigate. Magically happens. We're getting surprise for our 8 cubes. I think this hand is so good that we kind of have to snap. Most of our draws are going to be cracked here. We find either Stature or Death. A very good position. Yeah, commentating was really fun. I hope I get to do it again in the future. This is such a strong tempo start, it's crazy. Okay, our opponent's gonna have some big stuff. Could do something like this and then play Wave. Death rather. Can also flip this around. Yeah, I think I like this more. Black Bolt or Death right side. So if they have Red Skull Taskmaster, we no, we don't even lose. What if I just Death middle and then like Black Bolt left or something along those lines? Let me think about this for a second. Black Bolt middle? We already beat Taskmaster, I think. They can't Taskmaster left because of nowhere.
Go.
So Taskmaster plus Titania specifically beats us, but they would have to be super lucky that we had hit 0 and not Titania in that case. Apart from that, we are chilling. There's very little we lose to. They can't arrow us anymore. Kinda just Taskmaster Titania. Okay, that's something I didn't consider. 15 power on the final turn with just that combo. Okay. Okay, pretty good destroy start so far. Pretty sure this is snappable. Getting Winter Soldier out early. We have Moon Girl on 4. I want to contest this. I'm not sure if we're getting there in time though. What do you think of the pricing on the collector bundle? That's a tricky one. First of all, Team Bizarro, thank you so much for 19 months of continuous support. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Oh. Now we have a hand. Did I buy Jeff? No. Saving my tokens for all of the amazing cards coming up this month. Oh, I'm actually happy we drew the rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the deaths are both gonna cost 3. What, are you playing Prof X somewhere? Could be Prof X. We have priority, so all the death triggers still go through. Let me get back to the pricing question in a second. Doctor Doom. No! Oh, kurwa. What do they have? Stature? Stature would tie the right side. They have a 0 cost, and then they still have Darkhawk or something. I don't think we're good here. I want to stay in this, but I feel like we're behind. I want to see this one out, though. It's really hard to do the maths here, because like I'm not sure about the odds of the raft actually giving a card that makes sense. Because there are so many bricks. Oh, Death Middle would have won! I was thinking about it! Kurwa. But then it was fine to stay in this, because that ended up being a 50-50. Are you from Balkans? No, but I live in Poland right now. It's just glorified collector's tokens. I mean, if you are spending money for account progress, there's no better progress you can get than that bundle. But if you're not buying like gold stacks or big bundles anyway, then just overpriced. I'm not sure if I'm playing Killmonger this game. Okay. We're not getting there in time. I think we just play for Mojo World here. Ah, this is so tricky. Because I give my opponent Killmonger if I don't play him myself. I think it's too late to go for the raft though. Let's try this and see what happens. Wait, what if I go... That looks good. Okay, Black Bolt middle. Death middle, and we give them a very clunky hand. I think it is a snap worthy. It sounds amazing, but I don't even... What would that be? I'd assume they'll just abandon the left and move Jeff over to the right. Okay. Victory. We take those. Mindscape is generally bad for our deck, because we have a lot of combos for the final turn. We do have Bucky into Deathlock into Moon Girl, but like, we can't make much use of the deaths. I'm gonna see the third location before I decide if it's a snap or not. Interesting. We need Carnage. I mean, Killmonger isn't that bad. But it does discount death a lot. We give him Moongirl Death Killmonger.
All systems go.
Interesting. I'm not sure if we were in a position to win this. Killmonger is pretty good for them.